Hello, welcome back to another multiplayer battle. I have Grom Brendal ready to go fight. He's right over here, and he looks rather angry. To be fair, he only has two modes, angry and very angry. I mean, look at him. The personification of an angry dwarf, right there. Over here, I have my dwarf warriors, my long beards, I have a goblomber, I have my four quarrelers that have great weapons, they have a lot of armor, and they have the capability to fight an okay amount whenever they do have to engage in melee. I'm looking at my Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. I'm looking at my... Is it Old Grumblers? I can't remember. The Grumbling Guard, right. I call them the Old Grumblers by accident all the time. Slayers are back here in the woods to make sure that if they have any cav, I can counter them. We're looking at one Empire player and one Orc player over here. It's kind of like a 1 versus 1 in a weird way. That Orc player will head over here, and my Empire player will head over here towards me. I was going to meet them out in the field of battle, but they charged forward, and I was like, okay. I'll take your invitation. Here's my ally, another dwarf player. He brought in a Rune Lord, 1 ethereal unit. Will it be Lun? Yeah, Lun. Lun's here! Not lunch, Lun. But here I am in my pretty formation. Very stretched out. Not my quarrelers though. They didn't really have artillery to worry about. They did bring a Hellblaster. I've never seen a Hellblaster do well. The range is not good enough and just doesn't do very well. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna have them come towards us right now. Do I move up at all? I don't remember if I move up at all. I do, a little bit. Good for me. Yeah, they moved up and they weren't quite in range. He brought in a lot of cheap units. I don't really understand his build. I don't know what he was going for. I have no clue. I mean, he brought in Demigryph Knights, so like what, 3,000 gold over here? That's the majority of his gold. And then a lot of cheap units. So I don't know if he was like planning on killing me with a Hellblaster, maybe? And I'm riding Karl Franz. Again, it's not good. Got my Goblobber now goblobbing at them. And they're being knocked down and destroyed. Well, that was quick. Oh, even their crew. Man! They have been balled. I think my ally brought in some stuff too. So yeah, I think I tried to hit the Black Orcs maybe once or twice. They got a lot of Black Orcs. I was a little bit worried about that, but they're moving around. Yeah, I didn't mind actually meeting them in the field of battle, but they just charged forward. If they were walking, then I would have walked too, but... Okay, because I usually like to charge forward too. Yeah, we're hitting the Black Orcs, who are not as numerous in number. We're looking way back here. We're looking at... Oh, he brought in a lot of cannon. No wonder. Yeah, that's a lot of cannon. Whew. That is plenty of cannon. I only have my one Goblobber. Yeah, and then my enemy began to just kind of do a thing over here. I don't know. I think I do not change it soon enough, but I think I do eventually change up my target. Go check it on slow motion in a moment. It's pretty funny. I find it funny. I bring my own supply of night goblins to fire at them. Let's check it out. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to do that. I don't know what you're doing. First off, you're gonna move a little bit slower in this water. It's shallow water. And then you're gonna bunch up? No. Bad idea. Very bad idea. Oh, and I'm gonna show you some cool stuff that I can do with Grom in a little while. Oh, it's pretty cool. Okay, got a few. Oh. And they're gone. Here comes another one. Woo! Look at that. The orcs are pretty beat up too. No artillery. Weird choice. I mean, I can get it, but not if you're going to bring in infantry base forts like this where you have to charge forward. It's just not a great idea. You don't have a lot of utility to utilize. Like, no magic being utilized by the Empire player. That's kind of unconventional. And again, tearing right through them. Ouch. They're not going to make it. Let's go look around. Let's look around right now. The cannons are tearing right through them. The Orc Boar Boys are charging first. It's kind of weird. They're usually meant for flanking. The Demigryph Knights are coming forward towards me now. Alright, let's go check it out again. Right through them. Bam, bam. Hitting more of them. Keeping their leadership down too with that debuff. Not that it really matters yet, but that is a lot of leadership gone. If I shot them too with my bows, whoa, that would be bad. Okay, let's go check it out over here real quick. We're looking at squigs all flying in. I suppose he's like trying to break up their line. I think eventually I do use my unbreakable or Grom Brendal has no fear ability. All right, now here's a very important thing that's happening right now. First off, Karl Franz is charging in. I don't know why. Alone. Why would you do that? And I'm like, okay. Challenge accepted. I got Grom. And I have quarrelers, a lot of them. And they're in a dense formation. They're going to fire quickly at Karl. And now they all begin to fire. Let's go check it out again. Karl, why? What are you doing, Karl? Oh, it's a lot of missiles too. Look at that. He's like, I don't care. Bring me to him so I may hit him with my hammer. Even if I was targeting these men back here, which I think my crossbows may have been doing, at least a few of them, I don't know. They're still gonna hit a few of them back here, and I'm still gonna hit him. I mean, look at that. Not a lot of damage yet, but still, you don't need to take that much damage. Okay, I'm moving in right now. Let's go ahead and look over here. I'm in this little mission a lot because the battle's pretty short and there's a lot happening. Alright, they're charging in on the front lines over here. Let's go ahead and check it out now. I knew that he would come towards my artillery, kind of a weird choice, and I go in and I use a flash bomb immediately. Look at that. Hold on, I want to show you how much he has going on here. Speed, 44. That's about a dwarf speed, which is very slow as you can tell. Leadership, very low. No melee defense, so I've got Grom just charging in now. Who can debuff him. I've used his special abilities. I wanted to do more damage to him. Didn't really work out as well as I would have liked. Okay, I'm still shooting with my Quarterlies right now, who've got a 91 leadership. That's a lot. Let's go look at what they have. 62, 67. Yeah, I have a lot more leadership. I mean, even my Quarterlies alone have a lot more. Still slowed down. Still hitting him. He can't really get away. It's nearly half a minute. A Rune of Wrath and Ruin to do even more damage to Karl Franz. They're still charging in. He's taking so much damage now. Alright, let's go look over here real quick. They went after his Goblobber. Oh, I didn't know he brought one too. Okay. Moonhowlers went to go hit them. Okay, that worked out. He's got the Peak Gate Guard moving in. Yeah, I mean, my dwarf friend had a lot going on though. They were hitting every bit of his lines. That's a much harder fight to deal with because, I mean, once you're enclosed and they can maneuver around you, you can be in big trouble. I'm actually shocked he didn't get overrun. This looks really bad right now. Wow. I mean, I get it. Like, break up the lines, bring in infantry. I don't know if I would want to use my boars like that. So, yeah, too few kills, not enough damage. And I get to shoot now at whoever, but look at Karl. Halfway dead, no kills. He's got that Hellblaster back there, nearly gone. DWARF Knights aren't really being used yet. I've got my Quarterlies still shooting at him. Or now shooting at crossbows back here. Let's go ahead and check out the charges. They're coming right at me. 69 kills for my Goblobber. A very sexy amount of kills. Okay, we're charging in now with my Grombrindal. He's coming right in to go kill them. There we go. Oh! There goes your arm or something, or half of your torso. I don't know, something like that. Here comes Karl coming to charge in at Grom, which is going to do a lot of damage. Sure, I believe in that. Okay, hold on. Let's go check out the big charge now. They're trying to hit me hard in melee, which is very weird. I have so much more. I've got a Rune, not Priest, a Rune Smith. I keep using Priest, I don't know why. Anyway, let's go over here now. My ally's still being hit pretty hard. But he's got a Rune Lord. That's why he's going to be able to hold. He's got a freaking Rune Lord. He's going to be able to hold it for a long time. Probably should have been a little bit more towards the middle, but that worked out. Alright, let's go look at it real quick. I've got like a straight line. You don't often see that in battles, right? I don't often see that in battles at all. That's kind of a weird one. I've got more armor now. 110 armor. Over 100 leadership in comparison to 48. You're not going to beat me in conventional melee. You're just not going to do that. It's not going to work out for you. Alright, DWARF Knights are moving in. But that allows me to move in my Slayers, who I move in immediately to go clash in with them. My Quarterlies are still fighting. I've got my artillery taking a little bit of damage, just shooting at them. Karl's in big trouble. He's taking way too much damage. He's just kind of trapped here, too. I'm making sure to hit him a lot. Let's go look at my ally real quick. If you go look at it, yeah, I mean, they kind of blobbed a little bit too much, but if you look at it, he's losing a lot. But look at that. I did use Grombrindal Has No Fear, which I think kept a lot of them in battle. I didn't know if that was going to be the right time to use it, but I thought it would help out my ally a lot more than it would help me out. And, I mean, you've got a group over here holding for a period of time, which is good. You've got things that are potentially meaning to break, but they're not breaking yet because of that. So maybe that did help them out enough. I don't know. I mean, they're still routing. They routed probably just before I used it. Okay. If you look at my line again, I'm now shooting at their crossbows, or I will be. They're going to be doing some damage to me. I don't like that. But yeah, my Slayers are over here taking damage, but they have, you know, anti-large, and they can take care of what they have. Man, I'm just fighting a conventional line battle, which is very weird. I got rid of Karl, and that's where it's all going to fall apart for them. Grom was like, nope, no Karl for you. And now they just kind of break. I have too much leadership. They're just done for. They can't do anything. And then over here, my ally held. He held for a period of time. They probably shouldn't have. I don't know if he didn't kill their leader yet, but he's got Lon fighting him now. I still thought he was going to be in trouble. But my enemy's still breaking. I got my Runesmith fighting. I've got my warriors fighting. We're all pushing forward. Got some more DWARF Knights that I'm trying to shoot and kill. They definitely got a lot of kills. I don't know where they get the most kills. I know that eventually they accumulate more. I'm shooting one group. I wonder if it's because they go after my ally. I'm not too sure, though. But yeah, he's beginning to really blob himself, which is beneficial for a Rune Lord because he's going to be able to buff him up so much and keep them together. We have high leadership. If you try to outgrind a dwarf, you're not going to do it. They're going to grind against you and be like, oh yeah, baby, how's it going? And then they're going to win. They're going to grind you down like a grindstone. Oh yeah, he definitely gets his kills by going after my ally, going to their quarrelers, who do not have great weapons. I mean, even if they did, they would have been in big trouble. And I'm over here still shooting, doing my thing. They're coming back at me. I'm back in formation. I'd like to stay in formation when I am fighting a battle, just to kind of keep on hitting them. DWARF Knights are taking more damage. They're charging in. They're trying to do something. They're going to eventually break. They only have 16, 13 leadership right now. Grom's coming in. I don't know what's going to happen to them now. And bam, immediately, they're going down. I use my Rune Axe to get rid of their leadership, and they are gone. Minus 52 leadership. That's a lot. Gone. They're charging in again. Yeah, those knights did a lot of damage over here towards my ally. They had very few left. Not as powerful as they were when the game first came out. That's when they were kind of crazy. But now, not too bad. Here's my Runesmith. I wanted to block them, but they're going to begin breaking again. My Godlobber, I think, is still firing. Yeah, the entire time. 79 kills. Not a lot more kills since we first began to fight, but I'm still going after their Hellblaster trying to make sure they're gone. Probably should have gone after the crossbows. They were doing more direct damage. But that is okay. I do use my abilities to negate damage. Now they're beginning to break. We're looking over here too. Very few enemies are left. The cannon are really beginning to break them up. We're looking at my ally with very few units left, still fighting. DWARF Knights are definitely getting a lot of kills. 105. That's plenty of kills. Not bad though. Yeah, I didn't lose a lot. I mean, if you look at my army, I'm pretty well put together. I had a few units getting hit pretty hard, but really, I did okay. 9 kills, and we're not really meant to kill a lot with my Dwarf Warriors. They're meant to be like a staying unit. While I use my range to really beat them up. 40 kills for Grom, 21 for my Rune Smith. I keep on remembering that. I say priest right all the time. Rune Smith, right. Alright. Check out the finale of our battle. Here's that Rune Lord. Being a Rune Lord. And the battle's nearly over. We're about to win it. Within that battle, we won it. Okay, I lost over... Well, I lost 182. He lost 439. Let's go ahead and look at mine. I got a pretty good amount of kills. My Quarrelers destroyed them. My Slayers did their part to counter the DWARF Knights. I mean, that's all they really fought the entire time. So that was 9 kills, 9 of them gone. 89 kills for my Godlobber. I did a lot of damage early on, get rid of their leadership. But, I mean, really, if you look at his army was obliterated. They could have lost a lot more, too. But, yeah, they only had 993. They lost over 600, a majority of that being fought against me. And then DWARF Knights dying to my ally and me as well. Ricochet, he did okay for a period of time, but he blobbed way too much too. I mean, he had Black Orcs, and those are great. Crimson Killers are great too. We had a lot of artillery to beat him down. If he had like hit the artillery maybe with Squig Riders, I don't know, that would have been great, but he didn't envelop fully. They could have used the wood to really mitigate a lot of that damage, but they didn't do that. That would have helped him out a lot. My ally said, oh yeah, look at that. That's a lot of kills. Had that not happened, he might have lost it. I mean, he had one Ironbreaker group, okay, and one Peak Gate Guard, but still, that was a lot of damage. He took a lot of damage for sure, but the artillery destroyed the Orc player. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like down below and leave a comment too. Let me know what you want to see in the future, and as always, until then.